Hi everyone, and welcome to our guide on customizing splash page design. In this video we're going to talk about designing your splash page and making it the most eye-catching it can possibly be. The primary goal of your splash page is to help users provide the required information as quickly and easily as possible. Every design element should support this objective by keeping users focused on the central input form while maintaining a professional appearance that reflects your brand. A Spotipo splash page consists of two main components, a background and a central grid box. Background is there to set the visual tone, while the central grid box is focused on content area containing your logo and input fields. This structure ensures users immediately understand where to direct their attention while providing flexibility for brand expression through the background. Your background serves multiple purposes, such as brand reinforcement, location promotion, or even advertising. To make it most effective, consider one of these options. You could use a solid color for clean and minimal design, brand imagery to reinforce your location's identity, or even using upcoming event posters as backgrounds. If you find any of your backgrounds too striking, you can use image with color overlay to balance visual interest with readability. We recommend that background shouldn't compete with the central grid box for attention. Instead, users should instantly focus on the input area and shouldn't struggle to find it among distracting visuals. For the background image size, we recommend using Full HD images, as well as staying within the 1 MB limit for the background image size. Next up, we're going to talk about logos. Your logo should be central and quite large so that your users can recognize your brand immediately. For the logo size, we recommend using 300 by 250 pixel size. This ensures that your logo displays clearly across all devices without overwhelming the input fields. Now, if you're wondering how to configure the splash page yourself, all you have to do is go to the splash page screen. From here you can edit the page. So we'll start by changing out the default logo. All you have to do is press the Upload Logo button on the left side of the editor. Now that we've uploaded a new logo, you can already see the difference. You can also change the background color of your text box here as well. If you want to change your background from the dull gray that is set as default, you can do so by going into the advanced settings. This will open up a lot more menus, which you can all play around with. But we're going to focus on the background for now. It is set under the page section. To change out from the monochrome background to the image one, simply click on the color only drop-down menu and change it to either image only or image with color overlay. This time we're going to use image only, and as our background image is already uploaded, we are not going to upload anymore. But in your case, simply press the upload button and repeat the process from before. Once you're done with the changes, make sure to press the Save Splash Page button, as nothing will be saved until then. If you'd like to use multiple login methods and not only email collection like in this example, you can change them by pressing the Settings button in the top right corner and selecting any number of login methods that you desire. For this example, we're going to add voucher login. Now that the voucher login is added, we need to be able to change between screens to have the ability to edit each one separately. You can do so by clicking on the landing pages button and selecting the desired login method, whether it be start page or anything else. But for now, we're going to stick with email login, and we're going to turn off all other methods to stop the confusion. Now that you've selected your desired login method, you can edit the text boxes as much as you'd like. Doing so is pretty simple. Just press on any text that you'd like to edit, and the new text editor will open up in the right corner. You can edit this text however you'd like. This also applies to the sign in button. And you can also change its color. Now that you have made all these changes, simply click on the Save Splash Page button. If you want to use email login but still want to add more options such as collecting users' first name and last name, you can do so by going into the settings, your desired login method, this time it's email login, and going into the fields section. From here, you can add more fields to your splash page, simply by clicking the Add Field button in the right corner. For this example, we're going to add first name and last name. If you'd also like to make this a mandatory filling, simply click on the three dots beside your new field and select Mandate Filling. Also, don't forget to save the changes by pressing the Save Fields button. Now that that's done, we can go back to the splash page. And as you can see, our new fields are added. And now all that's left to do is to preview the changes. You can do so by clicking the demo button in the right corner. This will open up an example of your splash page and how it would look to your users. Simply fill it up with any data you'd like and press the sign in button. This will simulate the logging on process. And that's it. If you have any more questions or having trouble with the setup of the splash page itself, feel free to reach out to our support.